Hey guys, welcome to another GhostRecon WildLands tribute. This is Mission 3 of the Island Thunder campaign. Hope you guys enjoy.
Watch for fire.
And just to talk about how great the textures in Blood Oil look. It's pretty awesome looking. This guy's rocking a scar, and you can see as I get close to him, you'll see him raise his weapon. And he goes to a high ready position. That's great engineering for for a title that came out in 2001. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so let's get to the mission. In this one, we're actually going to be rescuing a downed aircrew from an MV-22 Osprey. And we also have to recover a classified code book. So we'll see if we can find the crew and get out. It's a pretty simple mission. Tell these guys to hold their fire real quick.
Out of sight.
And let me move Bravo up. Got two contacts over there. There's a patrol. Oh, there's a guy right there.
D's history. Fire at will. Kill confirmed.
Alright, can't stay here. Keep moving up.
They're close. D's history.
And I like to use bounding overwatch so you can see Alpha Team is planted here while I move Bravo Team around them while they cover.
D's history.
I like how that last shot rings out.
Kill confirmed. Pinned down.
Alright, take cover behind this terrain here.
D's history.
Not sure where that guy was.
They're close. Lost a man.
Ah, that sucked.
Enemy dead.
Alright, so let's try that again. Got Bravo Team here,
Kill confirmed.
holding it down while we move up. There's a guy right there. Jeez, that round landed right there. Two contacts.
D's history. D's history.
Alright, shoot, move, and communicate. Just trying to break contact at this point. Yeah, so bounding is a pretty simple concept. I don't see a whole lot of squads using it, whether it's an ARMA or...
Goodbye.
Well, there's not a whole lot of GhostRecon play. But it's a very effective tactic, and it's really simple. It's basically left foot, right foot. So you can see as Alpha Team is there, you know, they're kind of the right foot. Bravo Team's the left foot, they move up. And only one foot is at a time. So if you think about when you're walking, you know, that's how you walk. There's only one foot at a time. And if you remember that, it's a pretty simple concept. So as the you know, left foot is planted down, the right foot moves up. And I know there's a guy right here. There's a machine gunner right over there. I don't think I got him though. And I am using MIG Rider's sound mod from his major mod pack that was released. And I think Wombat worked on it, a few other guys, but I just pulled the sound mod from that, and I like it. I like the sound of the M4s. Trying to suppress them with these. Alright, let's move up a little bit. Move up to contact.
Kill confirmed.
I got no 203s left. Alright, let me move Bravo up before they get wiped out.
Taking cover. Got a tank. Goodbye. Taking cover. Kill confirmed.
Alright, taking a look here. Real slow around this corner. And we're clear. Right.
Kill confirmed.
I'll hold them here. Alright, let's keep pushing east.
East history.
Oh, I don't know where that came from. There it goes.
Taking some lead. Kill confirmed.
Alright. Here's the SAM site we got to take out. So there's 3 main objectives. We got to take out the SAM site and then recover the classified code book and pick up the 2 crew members, 2 Marines. Alright, looks like they cleaned up down here to the south. Switch back over to Alpha. Alright, that side looks clear. And got a guy with a law here. The light anti-tank weapon still in use today.
Tank destroyed.
I don't know how that happened. Alright, got some QRF coming in.
Another kill.
Oh, come on.
We have a casualty. Taking cover.
Is there a guy up there? I don't see him. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's up with the laws. Sometimes I'll shoot him and the missile goes out, but we'll get killed. So I don't know if this simulates backblast or something. If you're too close to terrain behind you. I don't know if it's that or a glitch, but it would be pretty cool if it simulated backblast, which it might. I'd have to go over the training again. And I think they might mention something about make sure your backblast is clear.
Kill confirmed. Goodbye.
Alright, hopefully that suppressed him. Alright, keep pushing south here. This mission is harder than it looks. It's not a whole lot of going on, but it seems like a simple mission, but it's pretty, there's a lot of terrain.
Goodbye.
There's a lot of places for enemies to hide. Reloading. Alright, let's see if Alpha can take out this tank. Alright, make sure my back blast is clear this time. Yep. Should be okay. And it happened again. Alright, so I'm going to try it again from this side. I don't know. Let's see. Ugh. Alright, so I finally got it that time. I'm not sure what's going on, if that's a glitch. I got a bunch of mods running together, so it could be could be that. I don't think it's backblast because I had low terrain behind me. Alright, this thing's dead. Moving on. Bunch of dead guys down here. Oh, that guy had a PKM. Alright, got a couple guys out there in the distance. See if I can take them.
Goodbye.
2 guys there.
Kill confirmed.
They're down. I hope that wind's not too loud in the background, guys. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Yeah, it's one of the things about GhostRecon. You know, why I keep coming back to it. You know, even though this is a small map, it's all about the decisions of the player. And there are some, you know, cinematic events and things like that, just to kind of show you inserts and extracts and things like that, but nothing over the top. So it just creates a sense of realism in the environment and the sounds and birds chirping, things like that. So it's interesting that nothing like this has really come along, except maybe ARMA. And I know I talk a lot about ARMA and its deficiencies, but in reality, it is truly probably the best open world simulator. Not probably, it is the best open world military simulator out there. Not just for what it does with infantry, but also other vehicles, and just creates a whole battle space like nothing else. I think those are my guys. Yep. Check left here real quick. Make sure we got no patrols sneaking up on us. Alright, so there's the 2 Marines. Alpha team's on the left there. We'll pick these guys up. So, you know, ARMA's probably the closest thing, but nothing really has replicated GhostRecon in the modern era. And there's something really special about it. Just keeps me coming back, and a bunch of other guys that grew up with this. Alright, so we'll keep pushing west. Make sure those Marines are with us. Alright, yeah, they're coming along. See if we could find the Osprey and get that code book. There's a guy right there next to the Osprey. Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Bravo suppressing. Suppressing to the north of the target there. Yeah, so bounding works, you know, pretty much right foot, left foot. It's a very effective tactic. The SEALs use it. You can use it, you know, big army as well, if you're moving in small groups and things like that. But it is slower, you know, to move in that type of fashion. And sometimes, if you're trying to get away from the target, if speed and distance is more important than security, then
Kill confirmed.
Then obviously you just, you know, you just sprint out of there. But here's a code book. Alright, we got that, and the only thing left is RTB. Kind of cool how that that prop is spinning in the wind. Alright. Some broken glass. Some dead tangos here. With the famous AK-47. Or variant. Alright, Bravo team moving past Alpha here. Yeah, so bounding is a very effective tactic, and I like it. I like using it. You always have an overwatch while another team moves. It's very, very effective against patrols, any other contacts, fixed positions. It doesn't matter. Extractions coming up in a little bit here. And here's the extraction zone, so just waiting for the helicopter to come pick us up. Get those Marines in here. I'm surprised they didn't have us demo the off-spray.
It's time to go home.
Alright guys, that was another GhostRecon WildLands tribute. Again, in anticipation of WildLands coming out, just playing the Island Thunder campaign. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I know I am.